Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Mena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadam Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Utapada Kamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Ragunadan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sakitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakan Vitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dena Bandho Jagat Pade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namo Sute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavani Sri Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Panchakalpatarvyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaye Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Isvaraga Paramaha Krishnaga Sachidananda Vigraga Anadi Radhir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the most confidential knowledge, that is Raja Guhyam. So in Bhagavad Gita, in the 3rd chapter, we are studying about the Karma Yoga. So we have to act, but we have to act in such a way that everything should be offered to Krishna. That's what we finished in the 3rd chapter, in the 9th sloka. Because Krishna is the enjoyer. We also want to be the enjoyer, but the problem in this world is that we don't know how to enjoy. So that is the problem. If you want to enjoy with Krishna, by serving Krishna, by remembering Krishna, then that is a real enjoyment. That is a real happiness. And we can enjoy, we can experience that happiness unlimitedly. Sukham akshayam asnute. So Sukham akshayam asnute means we'll be able to enjoy unlimited happiness. So that's what akshayam asnute. Whereas, if you want to enjoy in this material world, material sense object, that is without remembering Krishna, so then it is not Sukham, it is Asukham only. Because this material world is Anityam Asukham Lokam. So in the Asukham Lokam, we cannot experience Sukham. Because Krishna is teaching that Sukham Akshayam Asnute means we can experience, we can enjoy unlimited happiness. So, but in this material world, it is not possible because it is Asukham Lokam. So how we can experience unlimited happiness in the miserable place, Asukham Lokam, and it's a temporary place. So how we can experience unlimited happiness in a temporary place, in a miserable place? So that is not possible at all. That is possible only if we are not attached to anything in this material world. We should be completely detached from everything in this material world. Bhagya sparsesu asaktatma. Asaktatma means without any attachment. Bhagya sparsa means external sense objects, material sense objects. So bhagya sparsesu, external sense enjoyment, sparsesu. So if we are able to detach from that, what is going to happen? What's going to happen if we are able to detach? So many times we ask a question. Krishna is saying that Vindadi Atmani Yat Sukham. What it really means, that experiencing happiness within the self. How we can experience happiness within the self? That question can be asked. Bhagyasparsesu asaktatma vindati atmani yat sukham. So, how we can experience happiness within ourselves? Only when we are not disturbed by anything in this material world. So that is what is called experiencing happiness within ourselves. When we are not disturbed, when our mind is not flickering, not disturbed by anything in this material world. So that status, that situation is the inner happiness. We are experiencing inner happiness. That's what Vindati Atmani Yat Sukham. If you are not affected by anything in this material world, if you are not disturbed by anything in this material world, if you are not attached to anything in this material world, so that situation, that status is known as yoga. So that is the happiness. So that's what Vindati Atmani Yat Sukham. So when we are not disturbed, when our mind is not disturbed, so that means we are happy. And how that is going to be possible? By not getting disturbed by anything in this material world. That is possible only by always connecting ourselves with Krishna. By always remembering Krishna only, that is possible. Then only we won't be disturbed by anything in this material world. Otherwise, we will be disturbed by everything. We will be immediately getting disturbed. In each and every activity, we will get disturbed. So only when we are able to connect ourselves with Krishna all the time. So that is what is called yoga. Yoga means linking, connecting with Krishna. So that is what is called yoga. So when we are able to connect with Krishna with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, so we need to know how to connect with Krishna. That's very important. If you want to connect with Krishna, we need to have the knowledge of this Bhagavad Gita. Because this Bhagavad Gita establishes our connection with Krishna. So that way, with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, the Sangha of God, when we establish a very secure connection with Krishna, then we are not going to be disturbed by anything in this material world. So that means we are going to experience inner happiness. So that way, the inner happiness, the unlimited happiness. So when we are not at all disturbed by anything in this material world, that means we are going to be happy at all the time. When we are not at all disturbed by anything in this material world, when we are always connected with Krishna, so when we are not at all disturbed by anything in this material world, so that way we can keep on enjoying without any unlimited happiness. So Sukham Akshayam Ashnute. So that's why Krishna is teaching us that Bhagyasparseshu Asaktatma Vindati Atmani Yat Sukham Sabrahma Yoga Yuktatma Sukham Akshayam Asnute. So that means we are situated in the Brahma Yoga Yuktatma. Then we will be able to experience unlimited happiness. Sukham Akshayam Ashnut. So for all these things, only we need this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. That's it. If you have the complete knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we will be able to connect ourselves with Krishna all the time. That means we need to keep remembering what Krishna taught us. We need to keep studying this Bhagavad Gita, keep reciting this Bhagavad Gita, because we don't want to forget what Krishna is teaching us. What are Krishna's expectations? We need to know. That's possible only by constantly studying Bhagavad Gita. In constant connection with Krishna is possible by studying this Bhagavad Gita, by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, of course. And as we always say that, by preparing prasadam, offering prasadam to Krishna, by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, by studying this Bhagavad Gita, by spreading this Bhagavad Gita. So if we keep on always, if we make sure that if we are engaged all the time in Krishna's service, then our mind will be very much focused only on Krishna. And of course, when we want to do this, Krishna is also on our side. He is going to help us only. Lord Shri Krishna, his mercy is costless. That's what we say, that costless mercy. There is no need for any cost for Krishna to show mercy upon us. It's always overflowing. Krishna's mercy is unlimited mercy. Is always showering mercy upon us. So that way, when we want to help ourselves, we will always get Krishna's help. When we want to put efforts, study Bhagavad Gita, understand about Krishna, and please Krishna, serve Krishna, then Krishna will make sure that's going to happen. He is going to help us. He is going to help us and he will take us to Goloka. There is no doubt about it. And he is guaranteeing many, many times in Bhagavad Gita. Yaidam paramam guhyam madbhakte swabidashyati bhaktim mayi param kritva mame vaishyati asam sayaga. What else guarantee we need? Anyone who gives this, explains this topmost secret to my devotees, because it's this secret. So we need to go and reveal this secret. The secret to Krishna's devotees. Yaidam paramam guhyam madbhakte swabidashyati. Anyone who shares this topmost secret, who explains this topmost secret to my devotees. Bhakti mayi param kritva. I guarantee devotional service unto them. Bhakti mayi. So devotion unto me, I guarantee. Bhakti mayi param kritva. Mameva isiti asamse. They will come to me. Because if you have bhakti, there is bhaktya mam abhijanati yavanyaschasmi tatvataka tato mam tatvato nyatva visate tadanantaram. So only by devotion only we can understand Krishna. Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavanyaschasmi tatvataka tato mam tatvato nyatva visate tadanantaram. So if you understand about Krishna fully, then we are going to go to Goloka. We are going to go to Krishna's way. So that's why Krishna is guaranteeing here that bhakti mayi param kritva Mameva isiti asam sayaga. You will come to me, there is no doubt about it. When we get that devotion unto Krishna. And that's going to simply happen by spreading this message, by sharing this knowledge with others. There are millions of devotees in this world. When there are billions of people in this world, so there are millions of devotees. Because 1 in 1,000 is a devotee. 1 in 1,000 is a devotee. So 1,000 million is 1 billion. So that way, there are millions of devotees in this world. We have lot of opportunities to please Krishna by spreading this message. And then, Mameva siti asamsaya, you will come to me, there is no doubt about it. That's what Krishna is teaching us. So we are going to go to Goloka, there is no doubt about it. Simply by spreading this message, making devotees everywhere. Opportunities are there in front of us. We need to now act. This is a time for action. That's what is very important. And of course, Krishna is going to help us a lot in this effort. We are not alone. We are not alone. First of all, we are devotees. We are together. We have teams in different places. We are able to plan very well and distribute this Bhagavad Gita. All such things are going to happen in a very, very revolutionary way. It is going to happen. There is no doubt about it. Because we have got the strength of this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Because we have got Krishna standing on our side. Like in the battlefield, when Krishna was there riding Arjuna's chariot, so Arjuna is very safe. Arjuna is very well protected by Krishna. So like that, for us, when we want to serve Krishna, when we want to spread Krishna's message, this Bhagavad Gita, when we want to identify all those millions of devotees and give them this knowledge, Krishna is with us. Krishna is riding our chariot. Krishna is helping us. And we are going to go to Goloka. There is no doubt about it at all. So this is the opportunity. This is the service opportunity what we all have got to please Krishna. Everything else just follows only. Everything else is secondary. We need not think that, oh, I am busy with this work. I need to satisfy this or that. I have to finish a lot of other activities. No need to worry about them at all. It will happen. Without Krishna's approval, we can't even move our little finger. Then what to talk about all these activities? We can't even move our little finger without Krishna approving us. So that way, we have to simply submit ourselves to Krishna, surrender unto Krishna, and completely, fully depend on Krishna. So then all the activities will happen. Everything Krishna will take care very well. Krishna will give us what we need. We don't have to worry. We just have to always think about Krishna all the time. Ananya chetaga satatam yomam smarati nitya saga tasyagam sulabhaga partha nitya yuktasya yoginaga. That's it. So without any deviation, if you always remember Krishna, that's it. Don't forget Krishna at all. Always remember Krishna. So by studying Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, and chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, offering prasadam to Krishna, chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, all such things by spreading this message. So always when we are connected with Krishna, then we can easily attain Krishna. Tasyagam sulabhaga partha. That's what is going to happen. It is happening in our life. It's going to happen by Krishna's costless mercy. Definitely we will understand this Bhagavad Gita fully, and definitely by Krishna's mercy we will be able to get ourselves attached to Krishna, not worry about anything, not think about anything. So all the time we can focus simply only remembering Krishna, serving Krishna. So that way our mind will be full of Krishna only, no one else. That is the very important thing. Our mind, there should not be any space for anything else in our mind. Our mind should be filled only with Krishna's thoughts. There is so much for us to enjoy remembering Krishna. Krishna's leelas, wonderful leelas, his activities. There are so much actually. The 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam itself, which has got 90 chapters with close to 4,000 verses, 3,936, 4,000 verses. Everything about Krishna. Not only that, even other cantos also. Everywhere when we study, everything, it's only Krishna is glorified. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. So in this Bhagavad Gita, everywhere, Krishna, so much is there. So that way, we need to spend all the time only connecting with Krishna. That's remembering Krishna. So that way our time should be, everything should be very well spent. This human life should be very well utilized. That's the very important point. Otherwise, there is no point, even if you live for 100 years, if you don't know about Krishna, if you don't study Bhagavad Gita, if you don't chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, that life is total waste only. Because after that, there is going to be another life. So it doesn't matter when a person dies at a very young age, or if a person lives for 100 years, if he is not a devotee, because another life is waiting actually. So a person who dies at a very young age, say 30, 40 and all, he will also get another body. A person who dies at 100 also is going to get another body. So it is not going to make any difference. When we are changing our body, it's not going to make any difference. The important point is that we are getting another body. So that's a very bad thing actually. We should not be getting another material body. We should go to Krishna. So that way, whatever opportunity is available with us, the time what we have right now with this human body, we should fully utilize in serving Krishna, pleasing Krishna, remembering Krishna, and go to Goloka. That's what is very important. So then this life has meaning. Otherwise, this life is useless, worthless, meaningless, no use. There is no use at all. But we are very fortunate, extremely fortunate that we have got this opportunity to understand Bhagavad Gita as it is, as Krishna explained. We are able to understand each and every sloka the way Krishna is teaching us. That's what is very important. So each and every sloka, the direct meaning we are getting. There is no need for any interpretation at all. So almost every time I'm saying this, it's each and every sloka is very straightforward. And Srila Prabhupada actually here in this Bhagavad Gita is directly translating also, even in the English translation. If you look at Srimad Bhagavatam, he will add a lot of flavor to the translation itself. Of course, it's very nice only. You will understand, you will enjoy it just by reading the translation, but not like exactly word to word translation, not like that. In Srimad Bhagavatam, of course, everything about Krishna enjoying, it's very nice one. But in Bhagavad Gita, every sloka, every word is very straightforward, even in the Bhagavad Gita as it is. So that way, if we study this Bhagavad Gita fully, understand Krishna very well, and realize that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is the Purushottama. So then our life is going to be wonderful. The purpose of our life is fulfilled. We have a very, very meaningful life then. So we are very fortunate. We are getting this knowledge. Now in the third chapter, as I mentioned, we already finished 9 slokas in the third chapter in the Karma Yoga. Krishna is teaching us. So in the 8th sloka, Krishna taught us in the third chapter that Niyatam kuru karmatvam karmajyayo hi akarmanaha sarirayatra pichate na prasiddhaye akarmanaha. Niyatam kuru karmatvam karmajyayo hi akarmanaha means Niyatam kuru means perform your prescribed duty. Niyatam karma. Kuru, tvam, you. So you perform your prescribed duty. Karma jayohi akarmanaka. So it's better than not working at all. Sarire yatra pichate na prasaddayet akarmanaka. After getting this body, you are not going to get anything good for you without acting. So we have to act. So perform your prescribed duty. For doing so is better than not working. One cannot even maintain one's physical body without work. Then Krishna is teaching what we finished in the 9th sloka in the 3rd chapter. Yajnatat karmano anyatra lokoyam karma bandhanaga tadartam karma kaunteya mukta sangaga samachara. Yajnartat karmano anyatra lokoyam karma bandhanaga. So any activity which is not performed as an offering unto Krishna is going to bind us to this work in this world. It's going to karma bandha. So Krishna said, in the 2nd chapter, 39th sloka, Yesate abhigita sankhye buddhi yoge trimam shunu buddhya yukta yaya pata karma bandham prakasyasi. So buddhya yukta means if you act with intelligence, then we are freed from the bondage to work in this material world. So acting with intelligence means that is giving up the attachment to the results. Karmajam buddhi yuktagi palam tyaktva manishinaga. Buddhi yukta palam tyaktva. Buddhi yukta palam tyaktva means acting with intelligence means give up the attachment to the result. So that means not simply giving up the attachment to the results, offer the results to Krishna. Yajnatat karmano anyatra lokoyam karma bandhanaga. We should offer the results to Krishna. So tadartam karma kaunteya mukta sangaga samachara. So if we do everything only as an offering unto Krishna, then we are freed from everything. Mukta sanga. We will get mukti. So then in the sloka what we are studying, the 10th sloka today, Krishna is teaching. Saha yajnaha prajaha srishtva purovacha prajapatihi anena prasavisyadvam yeshavostvishta kamadukh. Saha yajnaha prajaga srishtva. When this prajaga, when this population, these generations, when we were created, when the human population, all the population were created, along with them, yajnas were also created. So yajnas also, along with that, saha. Saha means along with saha yajnaga prajaga shishva purovacha prajapati. Prajapati is the lord of creatures. So Prajapati. So Prajapati told at that point of time, after creating the yajnas and also the generations, the people, he told, Anena prasavishyadvam yeshavoshtu ishta kamadu. So you get all what you want by doing this yajnas. That's it. Anena prasavishyadvam yeshavoshtu ishta kamadu. So that's why these yajnas are already there. So it's all created along with us. So this knowledge is there, this Bhagavad Gita knowledge is there, this what we are doing is the Jnana Yajna. So of all the yajnas, Jnana Yajna and also Japa Yajna. Yajnanam Japa Yajnosmi. That's what Krishna says. So of all the yajnas, I am the Japa Yajna. So Jnana Yajna also we are doing right now, studying this Bhagavad Gita, Jnana Yajna. Sarvam Karma Akilam Pata Jnani Parishamapyate. So that way, all these things, what we are doing, there it is Yajna. Right now we are studying Bhagavad Gita, this is Yajna, this is Jnana Yajna. When we chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, that is the Japa Yajna. So everything is Yajna. So when we offer Krishna Prasadam, that is also Yajna. Yajna, Krishna is saying that Yajna Shishta Sinagasanto Muchante Sarva Kilbishe. So if you offer Prasadam unto me and then you eat, you are freed from all sins. So that way, anything we do in connection with Krishna as an offering unto Krishna is Yajna. That's it. So that way, whatever we do, we should be able to connect with Krishna. That's what is very important. So Krishna is teaching here in this sloka that in the beginning of creation, the Lord of all creatures sent forth generations of men and demigods along with sacrifices for Vishnu and blessed them by saying, be thou happy by this yajna because its performance will bestow upon you everything desirable for living happily and achieving liberation. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the 10th sloka in the 3rd chapter today. Hare Krishna. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesa Sunyavadi Paschitya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaurava. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare. Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Hare Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaurabhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Timur Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna to all the devotees. Thank you, Guruji, for the wonderful class. I request all the devotees to kindly use the Zoom raise hand feature to ask your questions to Guruji. Venkat Nagarjun Prabhu and Hina Mataji says, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Okay, Guruji, we don't have any questions so far. So thank you, Guruji, for today's class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Dr. Tanmay Mandal Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Are you able to unmute?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu, you are able to understand everything today, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu, yes. This is outstanding class for me.
Very nice, Prabhu. So you are from where, Prabhu? Which place you are joining, Prabhu?
I am basically West Bengal, but I am staying now Pune.
Okay, Prabhu.
For
Nice.
job, my job purpose.
Okay, Prabhu.
Hare
So
Krishna.
you are joining recently, Prabhu, or first time today, or? Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. No, you are. I think we are first time we are talking, correct, Prabhu?
I am also joined another group, my Mataji is Shushmita Mataji.
Okay.
She is now.
So, okay, Prabhu. Very nice, Prabhu. Very nice. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Any questions? Anything else you want to say, Prabhu? Hare Krishna. Hina Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for today's class also.
Yes,
No question.
Mataji. Krishna's mercy. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Mataji. Asha Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for wonderful class.
Yes, Mataji. By Krishna's mercy, we are able to
Yes,
study
Guruji.
and understand. Yes, Mataji.
Krishna is showering his mercy all the time. Only we have to connect ourselves with Krishna.
Exactly, Mataji. Yes. He is very much showering his mercy. We have to just surrender unto him, then we'll get his
Yes,
mercy.
Guruji. With the association of Bhagavad Gita, all the yagyas will be covered.
Yes, Mataji. It is definitely, it's very much possible.
Yes.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Mataji. SK Garg Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Guruji, thank you very much for a wonderful class.
Yes.
We are learning the importance of the karma through you in this chapter. Thank you, Guruji. No question from my side, Guruji. We are learning, understanding.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Ravin Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, wonderful class, Guruji. And yesterday I could not attend, but yes, I saw the recording. And what we are learning today,
Yes, recording,
two things. One is getting attached with the material world, and then we become karma bandha, and then get attached with Krishna, and then we become vimukta from everything. So we get detached from everything. And so that is so wonderful. And yesterday, Ram Prabhu showed the video of their location, where on one side people in Krishna mode, and on the other side people on the material attached with the material thing. So that was wonderful. So it is depicting the same reality on earth. So yeah, it's good, Prabhuji, and thank you so much for keeping us in Krishna consciousness. And since you have come back, that's again wonder and Krishna's grace, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu. Krishna's mercy only, Prabhu.
Krishna's mercy only, Prabhuji. So thank you, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna to all.
Goyal Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Goyal Prabhu. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you for the wonderful class, Guruji. It's so nice to be back. It is
Yes,
like we're all home, back home after,
yes,
some time. And thank you very much for the class, Guruji. Wonderful class and wonderful teachings. Thank
yes,
you.
Sashreka Mataji, today she sent message, she safely reached London. So
London, yeah. Yes, Guruji. Hopefully we'll all meet up sometime soon. All our
yes,
Bangalore.
Mataji, we have to start thinking, planning more. Yes, Krishna's mercy
Yes.
to happen. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. Take care, Guruji. Thank you very much.
Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Brinda Jai Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class. Today is a very, very rainy day, dark, very cloudy.
Yeah, Mumbai it's raining. Yes.
Lots of rains in Mumbai. So Guruji, you again spoke today of being intelligent. So an intelligent person is one who is not attached to the result. but that tendency is like, if I have appeared for an exam, entrance exam, and I worked so hard, I mean, it's so natural that I'm looking forward to the results coming and hoping. So, you know, that even if we don't want to leave the results to Krishna, but that human tendency of hoping, of getting in return. So the tendency propensity should go.
It will naturally, when we depend. That's why this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is very much needed. So serving Krishna is very important. So if we make sure our life is very busy in serving Krishna with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, so then where is the time for us to think about other things?
Yes, Guruji, that is true.
You understand that,
Yeah,
correct,
but
Mataji?
what I mean is that, yes, the application from our side to do for an activity is so much that I definitely want to get into the entrance exam, the results. I hope I pass. I hope I, that kind of expectations.
But what is the motivation? Why we want to write that entrance exam? What is our goal? So if we think that we are doing it for Krishna, so then there is like Arjuna was fighting for Krishna. So like that, when we do that for Krishna, when we write the exam for Krishna, so then there is no need to worry about it. We will have all motivation. We will get so much inspiration. But there is no need to fear or worry about the result. We'll put all the efforts for Krishna.
Yes, Guruji, that's true. So it requires a lot of practice and dedication from our side, commitment towards Krishna.
Exactly. Our
Yes,
mindset,
Guruji.
our thinking itself should be, goal is to do that for Krishna. That we have to be very clear. That's what is very important. We are doing it only for Krishna.
Yes.
Not for
Yes.
anything else, not for anyone else.
Yes. Yes, thank you for reminding us again and again and bringing us back on track. It's good we need this dosage in the mornings. Thank you, Guruji, for being
Thank you,
available.
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
So dedicated.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. R.K. Goyal Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
I don't have any question today, but it's a wonderful class. Very nice to get back to the schedule.
Yes.
So nice of you, Guruji. I am so grateful to you for this wonderful class. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sunita Mahapatra Mataji, Hare Krishna. Suresh Tabi Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Very nice class, Guruji, today also. I could
Yes,
learn apart from prasadam, what we can offer, we can also offer the activities.
Yes.
So that is a new thing what today I have learned, Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu.
So
Yes,
so that when you offer the activities, naturally you do not require you do not expect any results, and you always remain in the Krishna. Ensure that you always remain in Krishna consciousness, Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu.
That is a very nice teachings for today, sir. Thank
Exactly.
you, Guruji.
Yes.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Krishna.
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
No question, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hare
Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Chandrakanta Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Nice to see you again, Guruji. It's very nice.
Yes.
Yesterday, day before yesterday, I couldn't attend Guruji.
Yes,
I was
ma'am.
expecting Tuesday's class only, no, Guruji. That's
Yes.
why I saw in the late, very late I saw Guruji. Very
No
nice.
problem.
How is Mataji, Guruji? Is she in the hospital?
She is recovering Krishna's mercy.
At
Yes.
home, Guruji?
What,
She's at
Mataji?
home? She's at home?
Yeah. Now discharge received at home only. Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Only the internal wound has to be get healed. No,
Yeah. Still not able to do much activities, which I'm
No.
able to
It's
take.
not
Yes.
possible. At least some 2-3 weeks it requires.
Yes, Mataji.
Internal healing should happen, no, Guruji. Because it's all depend. I'm talking based on my own experience only. A very nice Krishna's mercy, how it is like that. It's one kind of a demonstration, Guruji, for us.
That is correct. Yes.
I'm feeling very good. Nice, Guruji. Thank you very much for the class and reminding us of Krishna consciousness every day, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Deepesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class. This one I'm not really understanding. Were the scriptures written even before humanity? Is that what he's saying?
No, it's not like scriptures. Of course, Vedas were there even before this world was created. Vedas were there. That's how Brahma received all the Vedas. But this yajnas, so the yajnas, how to perform yajnas, everything, all the yajnas is already there along with our creation. When Krishna himself is saying that Vedesha Sarvai Raham Yeva Vedo, Vedanta Krit Veda Videva Chagam. I am the compiler of Vedanta, I am the knower of Vedas, everything Krishna is teaching. Yes, it was there. Vedas are there from even before the creation. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Guruji. I'll have to study this a little more, but thank you for the class and good to hear that family is doing better. And, and see there's good progress. I'm sure Krishna is going to help with that.
Yes, Prabhu. Krishna's mercy only we are depending. Yes, Prabhu. Krishna's mercy.
Okay. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the wonderful class. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Rama Rama.
Guruji, thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yeah, Namaskaram, Guruji.
Namaskaram,
Hare Krishna,
Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Yeah, Guruji, yesterday I thought it's a weekend, no? Normally it's Monday, no class. I did not attend it yesterday.
Yes, but we don't have any class on Monday morning. Yes, from India time.
No, that Prabhuji told he joined yesterday class.
No, that was day before yesterday class.
Sunday class, okay.
Sunday
For
class,
Indian, Sunday class.
Yes,
yeah, it is. Guruji.
No, Monday we don't have this.
Okay. I little doubt whether I missed the class or not.
No, if there is a class, I will be sending in our group, Prabhu. You are there in our WhatsApp group, correct, Prabhu?
Yeah, I am already. Yeah.
I will send this.
So, yeah, Krishna's mercy, I think your wife discharged. It is happy to, that the things are over, the process is over. So
yes, probably we need to next I don't know, oncologist, chemotherapy, all those things. But now surgery went well. Yes, Prabhu. Krishna's mercy. Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. How old is she? She is above 60?
No, Prabhu, no. 50, 52. Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Because after 60, 65, the chemotherapy is, doctor doesn't prescribe. Unfortunately, my father had it on the age of 87, 88. And trichostomy or something has been done through 40s. So we avoided that
Yes,
time.
but we don't know. We have to meet with the oncologist, then they will recommend. Yes, based on that.
Yeah.
Still, we have not done.
So it is a nice experience, Prabhuji. See, one mantra we used to do for all puja, every temple. We normally chant Kayana Vacha Manasendreva Buddhyatana Va Pragadesva Va Karomi Yagat Sagalam Parasmai Sriman Narayana Iti Samarpayam Krishna Arpanamastu. So that sloka has a wonderful meaning, the class which you have taken today. Am I right, Guruji?
Yes, Prabhu. Everything should be offered to Krishna. That's the main thing. Yes, Prabhu.
So whatever yajna pala or whatever
Yes.
it is, whatever
Krishna
you do,
says that Aham hi sarva yajnanam bhokta cha prabhurevacha. I am the enjoyer of all yajnas. I am the master of all yajnas. Bhoktaram yajna tapasam. So Krishna is the enjoyer of all the bhokta. He is the that's what Aham hi sarva yajnanam bhokta cha. That's what bhoktaram yajna tapasam. So yes, Prabhu.
yeah. See, when we reach the kind of experience to matured age, certain things we may understand. So I just want to ask you this thing. Jasin Mataji has asked, she is studying for IAS exam or some exams. So what should be the mental state? See, normally what happens, the school children or when they are in a higher studies, that Pakwa Baba, that maturity Baba will not be there. So it is a rat race, Guruji. The whole world is going in a rat race. So in this rat race, so the competition, all these things, materialistic advancements are always prevailing. So how the people who are below 30, who are in a career path or professional path, they have to achieve many things. What is the advice you are giving through your experience? You achieved many things in your career, and now you are doing 100% services, your dedication towards Krishna. That is why we are in this group. So what is the piece of advice we want to give to the children who are below 30? I mean, 25 to 30.
This Bhagavad Gita knowledge should be given, opportunity should be given. When we go to college, at that time we need to study Bhagavad Gita also along with all the subjects. That's very, very important. So then only we will be able to use our life in the right direction. Then we will be able to lead a life in the right direction, basically, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Fortunately for me, Krishna's causeless mercy, it was, I got the opportunity when I was a student. So it was very much useful in the entire life. So that's very important. So that's why we need to now focus on spreading this message. That's very important. That's what I was thinking. We used to have our Bangalore team meeting also every week, 2-3 times, but because of all my personal reasons, we couldn't continue. But I think soon we need to start again. So that's how you joined this group, because Palniappan Prabhu gave you the flyer and you joined, correct? So like that, now we have to still identify. There are thousands of devotees are there. We need to identify all of them. Once we make some very strong, powerful team of devotees in every city, then we will be easily able to take this to school kids, and like school means college, at least when they enter college. So we should be able to spread this. Yes, Prabhu. That's what we need to aim. Yes.
Yeah, see, what is happening is by nature, we go towards short-term devatas, and short-term devata will give you promotion, the short-term devata will give you increment, short-term devata will give you some kind of materialistic gain. So our whole system evolving around that. That is the problem.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, that's why this knowledge is very key. This is very important. We need to spread this message. So let us all work together, Prabhu. It will happen. Krishna's mercy is there. We all are very fortunate. We are getting opportunities to spread his message. So we should focus fully on that. Definitely, we will be able to achieve a lot of success. No doubt, Prabhu.
Yeah, 100% correct, Guruji. That means this is also one of the academics. That academics gives you the life, essence of life.
Bhagavad Gita should be a compulsory subject. That's a very important thing. But not everybody can understand. So it is an elective subject. So because at least it should be an elective subject for everyone. We need to. I know colleges, universities, they may not give, but we need to create that opportunity. That's what is very important.
No, some people have a mathematics villain. For me, mathematics is always villain. Most of the people having the Sanskritam is the villain.
No, not at all. It's the easiest language. It's very, very easy. Especially, I find because of my Tamil language knowledge, I find Sanskrit is very easy because I find almost every word used in Tamil is in Sanskrit. So that way, I don't think Tamil is a different language right now. It is only Sanskrit only. Yes, bro.
Yeah. Wonderful explanation, Guruji. See, the problem is pronunciation. So you always feel like you are wrongly pronouncing.
Yes, bro. It will come, bro. Krishna will correct it. We don't have to worry, bro.
Yeah. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you,
Hare
Prabhu.
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Sudarshan Krishna Das Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama.
Rama Rama.
Today, even my friend Tabib was telling that activities we have to learn to surrender to Krishna.
Yes.
So that our day-to-day life will be really enjoyable towards Krishna.
Yes.
That was the understanding everybody had after hearing to you today's class.
Yes.
But what my worry is a little bit more is the parents are not, first of all, most of the parents are to be in our temples or anything. They have to learn, they have to taught these things because from beginning, from the birth of the child, we always making them happy only by the materialistic world things. We are not able to make them happy with other ways. That's something to be done in that respect, what I felt. So more important thing is, as previously also I said, whatever we do in the age of 5 is finally there at the end, till the end of life. So that is the real truth. It is, nobody can deny that what I felt. So in that respect, if you see, not necessarily as Bhagavad Gita we have to teach. At least what is the essence of Bhagavad Gita? That is to be combined and then taught even every house, that is to be taught to
So
the
for
children.
that to happen, we need to continue what we were doing, like identifying the devotees, correct? Once we have great number of devotees, then we will be able to plan much more this kind of activities. Spreading the message is very, very important these days. On material things, they advertise so much, and all the time they will, by force, they will kind of do all these things. Correct? Here, this Bhagavad Gita, this knowledge, what we are studying, this Bhagavad Gita, we need to spread more. That's the main thing. So, I think. I don't know, maybe, I know we are not having our meetings, but still, do we have still flyers with us, Prabhu, or did we distribute everything, Prabhu?
No, still I am having around 1,000. 1,000
Okay,
players
Prabhu.
are still with me. We have to distribute.
So that means Chandrakanta Mataji, yourself, Ravichandran Prabhu, now Mani Prabhu also is there. We can plan Prabhu more on that distribution.
Yes, we can plan. We can start again. Same temple, we can start again to start.
Yes,
with.
I think you can locally coordinate. Maybe for me, it may take some more time for me to come start that our meeting, regular meeting, few more weeks after everything gets settled.
No
So
problem.
maybe
You take care of your family. That is, she has to come out totally.
Yes, so you can. I think Chandrakanta Mataji also I'm unmuting. Hare Krishna, Chandrakanta Mataji.
Guruji, we will wait for some time, Guruji, because there were many 10 to 12 people joined in our distribution. Actually, only Mani Prabhuji is continuing because only Bhakta will stick on, but now a little bit of Bhaktas, we have to have some effort from our end also. The Bhaktas we need not identify, some of Krishna will link. That's what I believe. So since everything settles till September 18th program, when we start doing that time we can start, Guruji. Because somebody will join, somebody this thing, again they'll get some, they don't know the reality, why this some kind of a delay in classes or something like that, then they will not understand what is happening. They'll get on worldly understanding of what is happening. Actually, that is not the case with us. So that's what I'm thinking. Once everything settles at your end, that thing we can always distribute and we can always make a new devotees. At least we will concentrate on September 18th when we start. That time also we can do for temple this thing. But still, I think we have to wait for some time, Guruji.
Okay. Anyway, I think all of you can discuss and decide. That's the only thing.
That's what I personally feel. We have to wait for some time.
Yes, we will discuss with all four of us. Will discuss and then
discuss and then decide. Yes, bro.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, bro. Hare Krishna, bro. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Kadiravan Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Ram Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Guruji. As usual, Guruji, I am in another meetings, Guruji, so I didn't listen the class well. But I managed to chant with you, Guruji, 2 rounds. In between, there is a breaks also, Guruji. You open the door, it seems. I heard that squeaking sound, Guruji. Someone disturbs you, Guruji. You need to go out and look out for something. Then I also heard a birds chipping sound, Guruji. It should be night there, right, Guruji? You're not
not from here, Prabhu. They're not from, maybe somewhere else. Definitely there is no bird sound right now. Yes,
some other microphone is it, Guruji? Yeah, very nice, Guruji. As you rightly said, Guruji, there is nothing to do research and all, Guruji. We have to just rely on Lord Krishna, and that alone is sufficient. Like Mani Prabhu mentioned that Vishnu Sahasranamam, the ending sloka, Guruji, Kayena Vasa Manasendeva. I used to recite that, Guruji, close to 1,000 times I have recited, but now it gives a profound meaning when Mani Prabhu mentioned. After attending Krishna consciousness, these words are wonderful, Guruji. Like you said, now Sanskrit has become close to my nature, though it looks cryptic and difficult. Once you start to tune into it, that's very close to our nature, Guruji, as if we are breathing. Sanskrit comes so fast. Only thing is I have to pay attention, Guruji. The same thing, Guruji, mathematics also. I managed to pass only in the final exam, Guruji. All the internal exams I failed, monthly, quarterly, half-yearly, all in school. It's a matter of getting used to it, Guruji. Once you develop a love towards it, and it's a cakewalk. We can easily score centum. It's easy, Guruji. Something similar, Guruji. The other slogam also just before that aptly fit for all, Guruji. Those who are recovering or those who are having medical condition and all, right, Guruji. The slogan clearly says, Sankirtan Narayana Sabdamatram Vimukta Tukka Sikino Bhavantu. Artha Vishanna Sitilakshapita Korekshuvya Vartamanam Sankitya Narayana Shabdamatram Vimukta Tukka Sukino Bhavantu. This is a wonder, Guruji. This is a wonder. I've seen how my father recovered. Close to 10 years, Guruji. Lord has extended his life. When he was kind of a bedridden, then he woke up, then he traveled with me to Singapore, all other places also, Guruji. Close to 10 years. Again, it was my foolishness. I did not play that Vishnu Sahasranamam and Sudarshana Ashtagam on the day he passed away. Otherwise, he would have been alive. Thank you very much, Guruji. All with Lord Krishna. I have to associate all my actions to Lord Krishna, Guruji. Nothing else. There is nothing to research, nothing to debate. I have to just listen and follow, Guruji. That's it. There is nothing to talk about also, Guruji. These days I started talking less, but still I have to continue my work, Guruji, where that is my role. I have to go and get the numbers in. The quarter is ending this month, Guruji. Our financial quarter 3 is ending. So I'm quite busy, Guruji, but I'm not worried. I associated all with Lord Krishna and things are moving on the right track, Guruji. Hare Krishna to all, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Venkatanagarjun Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Guruji. Thank you
Hare
Guruji for
Krishna.
today class. As usual, excellent session Guruji.
Yes,
Thank you
Prabhu.
Guruji. Dhanyawad Guru. Hare Krishna.
Dhanyavad.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Kadiravan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Manoranjan Sagu Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Manoranjan Sagu. Okay, I think we will listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan and then.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Manoranjan Sagu Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. I think you are not able to unmute Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Manoranjan Sagu. Hare Krishna. I spoke with all the devotees. We will again continue studying Bhagavad Gita. Ram Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Guruji, Hare Krishna, Guruji. How about Tamil class, Guruji? Yesterday I received a note. You said you are going to continue. You will be starting once in a week, Guruji, or daily class, Guruji?
Which one, Prabhu?
Tamil classes, Guruji. The evening
Yeah,
Tamil
daily, Prabhu. Already I started daily. Yes,
started, Guruji. Okay, yes, Guruji. Yesterday I
in
received
fact,
a note. You are going to
yeah,
start.
yes, Prabhu. Today I started. Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, Guruji.
In fact,
Yesterday
they told
night,
me
right?
stopped for more than a month. At least English I started in between, but Tamil I didn't start at all. But now we start.
Okay, Guruji. I think you I received your note, Guruji. Yes, Guruji. I received it, Guruji. Yes. Yeah. And Chandrakala Mataji also inside the group, right, Guruji?
Yeah, she joined today Tamil. Yesterday's night Tamil Bhagavad Gita class.
Okay, okay.
But I couldn't talk with her, but she joined at the end. Yes.
Oh, okay, Guruji. Yeah, she sent a note to me. Okay, Guruji. Okay, Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji. I will join. Yesterday I had a hard day, Guruji, so I slept early, around 10 p.m. something. It comes midnight, Guruji. Today I will join, Guruji. I'm going through the YouTube lectures, Guruji. I received it, Guruji. All the YouTube. So there I'll forward to the team also, Guruji. Here. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Manoranjan Sahib, Prabhu, you are not able to unmute, so we will continue tomorrow. We will start tomorrow.